Rental investors benefit financially and personally when they hire a property manager. But finding, vetting, and picking one can be scary and expensive if you choose wrong. Today, I'm going to tell you how to find a great partner risk-free. Hi, I'm Brian Bean with Dream Big Property Management here in Riverside, California. This is part 6 of our 8-part series on property management service guarantees. Today, we're talking about how a free trial can help you ensure you select the right property management company. Free trials are fairly common these days on a lot of services. Streaming services, gym memberships, software, even try before you buy. In most cases, you're dealing with fairly innocuous offers, wants, not needs, amenities, not necessities, and certainly low-risk offerings versus hiring someone to take over what might be your most valuable asset. Most are designed to introduce you to their product or service, hoping you'll like it and stick with them. But it's rare to encounter free trials in more mission-critical services such as property management, like for instance, hiring an attorney or a financial planner or a CPA. If you're hiring them, you're most likely paying. And if you don't like their work, you have to fire them, move on, count it as a lesson learned. Similarly, hiring someone to oversee your rental property is like hiring a business manager. And that can seem daunting. People fear hiring the wrong person. They've heard the horror stories. Also, they don't want to get locked into a long-term contract for such an important job. And I don't blame them. I would be too. That's why several years ago, we implemented our risk-free service guarantees. One of them is called the No-Upfront-Fees Guarantee. Essentially, you can hire us to manage your rental properties. You don't pay us until we are collecting rent on your behalf. The only expenses you might have on a new rental property would be if the home needed repairs or improvements. Those costs would go to the vendors, not to us. Also, when you combine this with our satisfaction guarantee, in which you can basically fire us at any time for any reason, you essentially have a free trial to put us to work and make sure that we are the right fit for you and your property. So, what might be considered an upfront fee in property management? Well, some companies charge hundreds of dollars at contract signing for such things as setup fees or onboarding charges. Some charge advanced property evaluation fees, and they'll provide you with a punch list of repairs to make your home rent ready. Some want reserve funds in advance, and that money is held in trust in case of repairs in the future. Those are not fees, but it is money out of your pocket in advance. And others might charge a markup fee in advance to oversee those repairs to make that home ready for the market. I'm not here to tell you that those companies are doing something wrong. It's important work, and they provide more value than they are probably being paid for. We just choose to work a little differently, and here's why. The local gym offers a free trial just to get you in the door for an introduction. They hope you'll be too lazy to cancel the monthly credit card charge. The software service wants to lock you into a long-term contract, and they hope you'll miss the cutoff date for the free or discounted service, and then you'll be handcuffed for the duration of the contract. That is the exact opposite of what we want. Our version of their free trial is designed to start a conversation, educate them, and in so doing, calm their fears. Because the stakes here are much higher. The dollars are much greater. The legal consequences are much more severe. Margin of error is tiny, and frankly, rental owners are gun shy because they've been burned in the past. So, we have a no upfront fee and a satisfaction guarantee, and together they're geared to remove those risks. We want our prospective clients to not have to worry about 1, are we doing what we promised? 2, being held hostage with a long-term contract, and 3, not being able to go out and find another property manager if they're not happy with us. And so with our no upfront fee guarantee, you do not write a check to us for anything in advance. Not for a setup fee, onboarding fee, admin fee, technology fee, portal access fee, not even for a deluxe undercutting. When you get paid, we get paid. So to be clear, our guarantees don't cover actual expenses for getting your property ready to rent. Things like repairs, cleaning, or renovations. Those are legitimate costs that benefit your property directly. They're due to the vendors who do the work. You're responsible for paying those vendors when that work is performed. But our oversight of any repairs, to get you set up in our system, to create your marketing materials and hire the professional photographer, to process your paperwork, all the administrative tasks and behind the scenes stuff that we do, showing your home to applicants, vetting prospective residents, facilitating their move-in. You're not paying upfront anything for that. Our fees, which are all transparently communicated in advance in writing, don't get paid until the first month's rent is received. If we do what we say we're going to do, and then we perform, your rental will produce income. If we don't do what we said we do, you can cut us loose and hire someone else. This is how we do business. 3 of our 5 core values apply. 1, put the clients first. We protect your cash flow during vacancy and onboardings. 2, own the outcome. We take responsibility for our performance and those results. And 3, live in the truth. We keep our promises. This is an alignment of interests, yours and ours. We work hard to put a great resident in your home who pays rent on time, takes care of your property. You now have a well-maintained asset producing income and growing in value with little of the daily stresses to keep it running smoothly. And our business grows because you stay with us. We even show you how to grow that portfolio so that our business grows more. The bigger picture here is showing wary rental investors that it's actually possible. Our no upfront fees and all of our service guarantees, communication, satisfaction, performance, are built on 2 fundamental philosophies. First, professionalism and peace of mind for our clients. We guarantee our performance or we don't get paid and we lose clients. It gives our investors a sense of security and at the same time keeps us focused and productive. And second, reducing fear. Our industry has a bit of a black eye. We must overcome the fear about hiring a property manager, and we do that by reducing your risk so that someone might just give us a try. Once they see the possibilities, the performance, the lower stress, they become long-term clients. Hiring a property manager doesn't have to be scary or a leap of faith. If you work with someone who has the confidence to prove their value, it makes it easy for you to test drive the service and confirm that it's everything promised. And that's about as risk-free as it can get. If you have questions about our no upfront fee guarantee or any of our other service guarantees, call me directly at 951-314-5402. I'm happy to share. We'll put links in the show notes if you're interested in our previous videos addressing all of our other service guarantees. You can also find valuable information on our website, dreambigpm.com. And if you found the information you heard here today useful, please do us a favor, like and subscribe so that we can help others just like you. Don't be accidental about your future, be intentional to your success.